Obi, Ashley, the one and only Brett Young.
It's good to see you guys again. It's been too long.
Way too long. And you've been all over the place. You literally were like in Australia, Hawaii, and you're on what, 6 hours of sleep right now?
6 would have been nice. No, it was such a fun trip. We did the whole C2C festival in the UK, and then we went straight to Australia and we did the CMC festival there in Brisbane. And then trying to kind of adjust to time zones, we kept going the other way and went to Hawaii for 3 days. And so the first time I've gone all the way around the world in one trip.
And not many people will ever know what that feels like. You know, I mean, you guys do because you're doing these shows and everything, but what you talk about, like, we'll probably never know what that actually does to your body.
It's tricky, and it never feels normal. And we just got back yesterday, so there's a time zone's not a real thing to me right now.
Oh man, well there's some new ink. I don't know, we've got 3 different cameras on you. I don't know if anybody can zoom in on that arm, man. Show us some of that ink on the inside of that arm.
We did you guys hadn't seen the anchor and compass. The whole point of the sleeve and when it's all one piece and finished, it's kind of a follow your dreams type of thing. And so the compass and the anchor is, and when you find it anchored down, and obviously that's the inside of a vinyl with the needle. And 11 is the number I wore when I played baseball my whole life. And it will be a new line that Calliville, my clothing company, is putting out.
Wow.
And on the back of my arm, I don't know if you can see it, but it's the first photo shoot I ever did, I did in Miami. And we found some train tracks, and I believe it's called Hialeah. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
And so part of the thing is the whole journey from LA to Nashville. And so it's just a dude walking down train tracks with a guitar. You can't really tell it's me, but it tells more of the story.
That's pretty cool.
See, well, that's why I like to ask about the tattoos, because I mean, you're putting ink into your body, so it means something.
Right.
So I love the stories, man.
Thank you. And then that's the most recent one.
Can we get a zoom on the new? So wow, did you get that as soon as you got engaged?
Yeah, I figure if she gets to wear a ring, so do I.
Oh wait.
You were so
So she didn't make you get that.
No.
That is true. We've talked about before, men wearing engagement rings, because a lot of men want to do that, and that is so cool that you tattooed it.
Yeah, well, I also have I broke this finger years and years ago, and so it's a little deformed. I don't know if you guys can tell, and so I'm trying to find out if there's somebody that can make like a clip-on or something that doesn't look like a clip-on. And I've already got a company called Kalo has sent me some of the athlete ones that are a composite, so they're stretchy. Nice. But I just, regardless of what the situation is going to be, I want to make sure that's always on there. So.
Dude, that finger is so special, man. That finger is so special, dude.
It's the most special.
Aw, and hey, so speaking of your newly engaged situation that's happened with Taylor, you've known her forever. You're now engaged and happy. So we're gonna play a Fast 5 Fiance edition.
Ooh,
with you, okay?
Okay, let's do it.
All right. So question number 1. When you cut your wedding cake and feed her, will you be putting the cake in her face or in the mouth?
I'm gonna want to do the face, but I'm gonna know better and do the mouth.
You're gonna know better. At least he's honest. All right. So have you guys decided on a first dance song?
No, not yet, actually. No, we're still trying to like make sure we can get the venue we want on the date we want. So before that, I think the rest of the details are secondary to making sure you can have the date you want.
Now you're both from California, right?
Both West Coast. She's Seattle.
Okay. Is it going to be on that coast?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. That most of the places we're looking are Arizona and West.
Wow, beautiful. Okay. Are you doing any wedding staples like dollar dance, garter toss, bouquet toss? Will you do those traditional type things?
That's gonna be up to her, but probably. I think we're pretty traditional. We don't want to leave out the obvious kind of center points.
Yeah.
Well, and for my wedding, the dollar dance, we went home with like an extra $1,000. It was really nice.
So then I'll make that decision. We're totally doing it.
You were doing it. Okay, last question. Bachelor party, is Brett Young gonna be having one?
We are, yeah. We've already started a kind of like a text chain with all the boys in my wedding party.
I know, I got it.
You ready? You ready?
Yeah,
we're not gonna be crazy about it. It's more about with the schedule that I've had lately. It's been so crazy, and it's going to be more about just like shutting it down for 3 or 4 days and getting away. Nice. But we'll probably play golf, and we'll probably plan it somewhere during football season so that we can find. I'm guessing it's going to be Vegas. We'll do some betting and just to make the games more interesting, and probably be in bed by 9 every night after a nice dinner.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Brett Young, for being backstage with us, Runaway Country. It's at K92.3, Obi and Ashley.